ornament. Where's all my golf lovers? These are cute golf ball ornaments that you can hang on your tree. This is a couple that I have made, and I'm going to show you how quick and easy they are to make. Now, a couple different ways you can make it. This one just was an old sock, and I used that as the snowman's hat. And this one was just some fleece material that I had, so you can do it that way. But what you'll need is some paint, some black, white for the eyes, a little pink for the, a little bit of pink for the cheeks, a little bit of orange paint for the nose, and you'll need your tee and a golf ball and some either fabric or some way to make a hat. So I am going to make this one with the hat that I had. I had these leftover scarecrow hats from the Dollar Tree, and I painted it black and added this cute little ribbon around it. So I'm going to use that as my snowman hat. So we're going to see how this one works out. But you're going to use your glue gun, and you're going to find there's most of them, the golf balls have writing on them. So you kind of want to find a good spot where it's going to be white for his face. In this particular case, I'm going to put on his hat. And in this one, I'm going to put on his hat a little crooked. So we're going to use his hat just like that, and we got a white spot on the golf ball. So, you know, we don't have our face looking strange. Then you're going to kind of find the center of the bottom of the golf ball, and you're going to, if I'm going to put that a little crooked, I'm going to put the T right there. Put a little more glue, and you can put your T. Okay? So now we have our body, our head, and our hat. That's why I said these are super, super simple. Then we're going to take our paintbrush, and I'm going to just shake my black paint, and we're going to draw a face on. Okay? So we're going to need 2 eyes. I don't know if you can kind of see right there a little bit better. You're going to need 2 eyes, obviously. And we're just going to, what I normally do is I take the back of my paintbrush, I dip it in, and we're going to put 1 dot. And then we're going to put another dot. Now these, I don't like the size of that, so I'm going to use a little bit bigger paintbrush, and I'm going to go right over the same spot because I think it needs to be a little bit bigger. There we go. And it makes a perfect little circle. I'll show you in a second here. There we go. So we got 2 dots for our eyes. I didn't put them too, you know, close, but we're definitely going to rinse that off so I don't get paint all over myself. Okay, and then we're gonna let that dry a few seconds. Meanwhile, I already had painted my nose, and this is just another T. And what I did is I'm going to take and I'm gonna cut my T with the nips so that this can be our carrot nose. And then we'll just use that just like that. Just an insy-binsy little T. So now that obviously that T's not good, but I don't really care. Now, the hot glue should work if you need something maybe a little more serious. You can always use E6000, but for this project, I'm going to use hot glue, and we're going to put that on. And then again, I'm going to take the small paintbrush to make kind of like a teeth, and I'm going to put, you know, like the charcoal button, what do they always say, the buttons are charcoal for his smile. So I just made a bunch of dots. So now we have our dots for our mouth, we have our nose, T, and we got 2 dots for our eyes. And then what I'm going to do, I'm gonna wipe my paintbrush off here. Then I'm gonna take a little bit of our white, and I'm gonna use the white first. I don't know if my eyes are completely done, but we're gonna find out. I'm gonna give it a little, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not dry, But what I'm gonna do, just to give it a little color, I'm just gonna put a little white on the black part of the eye, so it just looks a little more detailed. Just like that. Can you see it real close? Just has a little dot in the white, gets a little fancy. Now that I have the white on my brush, I'm gonna use a little bit of my pink. This is, like I said, a super easy project. And I'm just gonna dip it on the lid. So there's a little mixed in there with white because I don't want it to be, you know, too obnoxiously bright. And I'm just gonna paint another little pink circle on each side, just above the mouth, kind of like if you were putting makeup on your own little cheeks here. There we go. And then, this is how simple this project is. I'll wipe our project out. And then, where is my twine? Okay. Looks like it's missing. All right. Well, we normally would use a little string, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to either tape it on the back or poke it right through the hole like I did on these to be able to hang it. And then you can hang your snowman. Now, I made a little cute little T sign that says T, as in T-E-E, like the T, the season. So it's perfect for a little golfer. But I mean, look how cute these little snowmen are. You can do it with a little hat, like I said, sock, fabric, any way you want to cover his little head. But I think it's super adorable. And just depending on the color tee you have, you get a different look each time. Another simple DIY. This year I'm going to try to do a bunch of ornaments. And so, you know, stay tuned, keep watching, and we'll be back on with another fun Christmas ornament. You can follow me here, YouTube, Pinterest, and I'm also on Home Talk. Again, this is Shelley with Gilbert Marketplace, and thanks for watching, and hopefully you have a wonderful holiday this year.